battle for Middle-earth is about to begin.
Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm back with some more Divide and Conquer EUR version 2. This is the Edited Lewin campaign. We are on turn 35. So things are going rather smoothly at the moment. Like I mentioned in the last stream, which do apologize, must have been about a week ago at this point. It is easier to maintain an economy playing as Edited Lewin now versus in the previous version. I'm not struggling with income as much as I used to in the past. We did recently take Barchetta away from Agmar. They do have more troops on the way, and I know they've got other troops here ready to support them. So I don't know if it's practical for us to kind of stay behind and try to defend this. I feel like we're strong enough to hold it, but we could use reinforcements, and unfortunately our clan lord is still a little... Yeah, he's still a ways off from reaching Barchetta. He won't be able to reach them on time, unfortunately. These guys will clearly be there within the turn. And at the moment, I'm still trying to advance my military infrastructure. We've got the army barracks on the way, so once that has been built, we actually get access to some of our very best dwarven infantry. The Gabalgothel pikemen, Barukram, the Gabalgothel guard, and as you can see, they've had a total redesign visually, so they look a lot more... they look a lot cooler, a lot more intimidating than in the previous version. And Edited Lewin finally has its own distinguishable cavalry, the Warboars of the Blue Mountains and Durin's Warborn. So, looking forward to seeing these guys on the field. I know they're not going to be very fast, but honestly, it's better than having, no cavalry at all, or actually... Scratch that. Better than having just merchant cavalry. Merchant cavalry, that's kind of difficult to recruit because they're not always available and not exactly the best performers on the battlefield. So again, trying to decide if we're going to give Barchetta over to another faction and then just kind of fall back. Maybe we can take this village over here on the way back. I'm not sure. I feel like if we try to hold out, we're going to be struggling here. Plus, I'm not even sure who we'd give it to. I mean, I guess I could... Am I at war with these guys, though? No, we're neutral.
Yes, sire.
I could sell it to the goblins then, huh? Because what we need to do is send the army back for some retraining. But the important part is at least taking this away from Agmar, so I think I am going to do that. Yeah, let me see how easy it would be to give this over to the goblins instead. Before I do that, I'm just going to try to... Let me see here. I think I'll destroy the Mason's Hall, destroy the Meeting Hall, destroy that, and destroy that. We won't destroy absolutely everything. But like I said, I think I'm going to give this to the goblins for a lot of money. I mean, I could probably get more money from that, couldn't I? I might try that again. Just kind of push my luck here. Why not?
Honor, my lord. Your will, my lord.
Yeah, we'll just destroy that.
Aye, my king. Aye, sir. You bring a proposition for my king.
Maybe 30,000, right?
I must inform you. You have another proposal then?
Alright, so at least we know that 30,000 is the limit.
We have no complaints. You speak honorably.
Alright,
friend.
may take 20,000. I'll just accept that, honestly.
Aye, my lord.
Get some money out of that.
My king.
And then we're going to start... I'm going to have you just kind of over here for now.
March to glory.
Okay, and then Garth Heligoff. You might as well just build a healer's post now. And I've got some more troops on the way. I need to get some siege equipment on the field. So I've got the ballista being constructed. And then the Steelmonger is coming up. Okay, well, let's end this turn. At least I don't have to worry about Barchetta for a little while. Just give it to the goblins, because the Dunedain can easily take it back. I don't think I really need to keep Barchetta to win the game, right? I don't think that's necessary. So if the Dunedain do take it back, it won't be that bad. It'd be good for us, actually. Or we might just take it back at a later time. Let me see here. Let me see, what do we need? Thorns, Halls, Carndoom. Yeah, we don't really need Barchetta in order to win this. What are we gonna do here? What's on our missions panel here, right? What do we have for missions? Oh. We need to take that rebel settlement. Kinda wish I had a spy over here.
My king. Aye, sir.
Alright. Let's go ahead and besiege this for now. I'm gonna bring you a little over here.
March to glory.
Let's make sure we're not being pursued. Yeah, I don't care if the goblins hold that for a little while.
They shall not see me, sire.
Can't build any ships, unfortunately.
My king. Aye.
Alright, so we got some new infantry. I'm going to get you guys heading south. Join the main force. It cost us some money, but we need the troops.
Aye, sir.
And I'm going to start getting this ballista moving over there, too.
Move out.
Yeah, we might as well. We might as well. What was I going to do with this guy? I think I'm still trying to find Enedwaith, right? Are they somewhere around here?
Yes, sire. Aye, sire.
That looks like a road, right? Or is that a border? No, I think that's a border. Is it? Yeah, I think that's a border. These are roads here.
Yes, sire. This journey is over, sire. My lord.
Alright, I'm gonna have you... Do I already have someone in the north? No. So here's what I'm gonna do. You're gonna move down south towards the Gap of Rohan. Okay?
I'll
Just
continue
do that for me. We need to focus on taking Oscalan. And then once we have taken that village, I need to start focusing on moving back east again against Agmar. Imladris besieged, okay. So far Gondor and Imladris are having a hard go of it.
Aye, lord. Aye. For honor, my lord.
Alright, we're gonna go ahead and besiege this place.
Leading the men with honor, sire.
It'll hold out for 2 turns. We might as well just keep this going.
Joining our forces.
No need to attack them now.
Aye. Onward. With my
Yes, my king. On my way. They shall not see me, sire. At your service. On my way. They shall not see me.
honor, my lord. Aye, sire.
Let's have you build the steelmongers here. You're almost done with that. And you're done with the army barracks. So now we get access. Yep, let's get some of these. Let me see here. Yeah, let's get the war boars first. I might hold off on some recruitment just for a little while because we need some income coming in. Let's get the mining network going. Let's retrain you guys. Okay, so far so good.
My king. Aye.
And I'm going to let that continue for a little while. Because I definitely want to take Oscalan.
Can I be of service? Yes, sire. Of course, sire.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Oh, wait, no.
This seems good day to you.
There we go.
Yes, sire.
Okay, Nazgul return to Mordor. Imladris decline. Oh boy, that's not good. May have to check on the elves. I hope they didn't lose Imladris, right? I mean, if they've already lost Imladris, that's a huge blow to the forces of good. Okay, no they haven't. I mean, they're never going to lose Imladris Gandalf around here. That's the good news. But Imladris has lost a lot of territory, sadly. So, something's going to have to be done about the goblins, because they're starting to wreak havoc. And the Dunedain are going to start struggling next if something's not done to keep them in check. Yeah, the Dunedain really needs some help. And gonna try to not look over there, but let me see here. Yeah, let's get this guy moving. Enedwaith also looks like it's having a hard time too. Like all the good factions in Eriador really look like they're kind of struggling. Okay. Alright, let's get back to this side of the map here.
Something to investigate. Moving quietly. At your service. On my way.
Aye, sire. Aye, noble. By your will, sire, we shall engage. Aye, lord. March! Aye, sire. Aye. Forward!
Alright, you've got nothing else to build. You gotta wait until your population grows. And you might start building the Great Miners Hall, maybe? Possibly. Great Market might be a better idea, but what about mines? Yeah, mines we should do. Yeah, let's do that one next. That makes the most sense. Get you guys retrained.
Aye, lord.
And I think I'll get another ballista going here, just in case.
Honor, my lord.
Alright, we'll wait for the enemy to come out for us. Okay, here we go. Alright, now can I just do an auto-resolve for this? How bad would it be? Ugh, jeez, did we lose that many troops? It'll take our forces a while to recover from that. I'm not a fan of that. Might as well just fight it manually. Why does Elrond have 3 arms? I think that's AI generated, isn't it? It's gotta be. Like, why does he have a 3rd arm? Huh. Sorry if you guys can't see it because of the chat menu there. Alright, so what are we up against here? Goblin Crack, Spearmen. I mean, they look pretty intimidating, but these are a lot of weak units here. They really shouldn't be too much of a problem for us. Alright then, let's do this then. We really shouldn't lose 688 dwarves to this. That's just pitiful. Giving the goblins a little too much credit there. Okay, so got my crossbowmen over there. Got a Gothelguard. You're gonna stay over here. Where are those wargs, though? Okay, they're back over there. I'm gonna have you aim for these guys. Let's aim for those guys, okay? Kind of wish I had more crossbows, but I don't.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast.
Uh-oh, they're coming with the Uruk Overseers. Hit them hard, boys. So that's what the Z is for. Okay.
He flees the field of battle and abandons his men. Good tidings! The enemy general lies dead.
All right.
We have sent the cart to hell.
Good work there.
The enemy are badly bloodied. They have lost half their men. The enemy army flees the field. This is a clear
There you go.
victory.
122 lost.
A proud victory! A most noble conquest, sire.
Well, we're not going to get much gold if we massacre the population, so might as well just go with Occupy.
Aye. Mark, my king.
Alright, so what we're going to do is start getting our forces ready to move back east. We got to help out against Agmar. I think I'm going to send... Let's just keep Clan Herald Grain moving, because Clan Lord Gror, or Gore anyways, though, I kind of need him just to serve as governor for now until I can get another general over there. We're kind of short on generals at the moment. Oh, and the Longbeard crossbows are ready. These guys are ready in one more turn. I'm going to go ahead and get... Let's see here. Can they form a shield wall? No, apparently they can't. Alright, I'm going to get some of these guys. They're a little bit cheaper to maintain. Need to keep this army on the move.
My king.
May have to start merging these troops, unfortunately. Let me see here. I think I'll leave the sellswords behind.
Aye.
The best troops, or at least the most replenished troops, they need to go with us.
My king. Aye. Aye, sire. Orders. Aye. Your will, my lord. My king. Aye, sire. Aye, sire. Aye.
Aye, noble sire.
Aye, lord.
Bringing the men together, sire.
My king.
Okay, so you're still building the mines. And I'm going to have you continue getting... Let's see. Let's get the pikemen. Get some more guards as well.
My king. Something to investigate.
Alright, I'm going to start moving my spy up this way.
They shall not see me, sire.
You are going to go back in this direction because we got to make sure Agmar's not taking this back anytime soon.
Aye, lord.
I think I'll just leave you guys the way you are. And I can't build any ships at all, sadly.
My king.
And I'm going to give you the crossbows as well. Yeah, we might as well.
Joining our forces.
Keep this army on the move.
Aye, lord. We must.
Aye, my liege.
Aye.
I'm going to get the crossbowmen on the move.
We've marched up.
It's not a terrible amount I can really do this turn. I might just take Donyanak and see if I can give it to the Dunedain. I'm not sure. But I need an emissary over there too, so I'm going to have to get someone there fast. If that's the plan. Maybe I'll just take back Barquetta first and give it to the Dunedain, because I'd rather make them a stronger faction if I can. Hopefully Rohan can do well against Isengard. Most of the time they tend to struggle against them. Alright, that's not good. Dunlin expands, that's not good to see. Nope. All the good factions just look like they're struggling. Alright, so that's ready to upgrade.
Aye, lord. My king.
My king. At your service. On my way. Stopping here, sire. Something to investigate. Aye, my liege.
Aye, sire. Aye.
Aye, noble sire.
your name, sire? Set a watch. We come here to war.
Okay, cavalry is ready to roll out. Let's get you down here.
We march no further today.
Got some new units coming up, but we need a stronger economy to justify recruiting them.
My lord, my king.
At your service. Yes, my king. They shall not see me, sire.
Alright, so there's a large Agmarum army over in Athilin. I think we need to start moving towards...
My liege.
Let me see here. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take back Barchetta from the goblins. And I think I'll hold on to it as my own base, because it is a valuable settlement. I can do something with that. Yeah, let's start upgrading you. Because we need to start getting some decent troops from Garth Heligoth. Because Faham Gothel is just too far away from where the fighting is.
Your honor. Is there something I can do for you? Not a bad offer. We shall accept. That is all. Aye, sire. I must stop here, sire. His journey is over.
Okay, and where's my other diplomat? Do I have two down here? Oh, I do.
Waiting your command.
Alright, I'm gonna have you... You're gonna actually go back up north for me.
Of course, sire.
I want you to kind of run into the Dunedain.
His journey is over, sire. My king. March! Aye, lord. Move out. We march no... Aye, sire. My king.
Alright, I'm gonna take back Barchetta here.
We march to battle. My king. March! Aye. Aye, lord.
Let's get you a pig farm going here. One more turn, we actually get one of our elite units, and we get more pikemen and guard units coming up. And I might as well get the Warborn going too. Eventually we'll need them. And the mines are done in one more turn. That's good. After I'm done with the mines, I think I'm going to have you guys move on to... Ooh, guard barracks would be a good idea. Yeah, I'm going to have you do guard barracks next, and after that, you're going to move straight to Merchant's Wharf. Yeah, we should do that. Or actually, guard barracks and then focus on armorer. The Merchant's Wharf can wait.
Aye, sire.
I might just disband some of these guys here.
Aye. My king. Aye, sire. My king. An honor, my lord.
Something to investigate.
Alright, I need to keep an eye on these guys, see what they're doing. It's a large army heading this way.
They shall not
We'll
see
need
me,
reinforcements to deal with them.
sire. No further.
Gonna send the ballistas down this way.
Move out! We march no further today.
Alright, where's my diplomat?
My lord.
Want you to keep heading towards Lothlorien.
Aye, sire.
And then my other diplomat, I know you're still way off. Yes, you're gonna head towards the Dunedain here.
Of course, sire. Yes, sire.
Yeah, we gotta help out the Dunedain. We need to take Barchetta quickly. And then I'm gonna push towards Donyanak and give that to the Dunedain, maybe. Or maybe I'll give Barchetta to the Dunedain. It's hard to say. Because I know the Dunedain could really use the extra help. If I give them more territory, it'll make them stronger, which is what I need. Because the elves in the east, in Melandris, they're not doing so hot, and I don't know if they're going to bounce back. Getting pushed all the way back to Rivendell is not good. Agmar is going to be a pain to deal with. Once I take Barchetta, they're going to start streaming towards me.
My king. Leading the men with honor, sire.
Alright, they surrender in 2 more turns.
Aye. Merging armies, sire. Aye, sire. Aye. Forward, my king.
Let's just get more troops over here to ensure that we're in a good position. Okay, how much would it cost to get you guys moving? How bad would it be?
Aye. Forward.
It's gonna hurt, but we still have some money coming in. We still have a lot of money in the treasury, so it shouldn't be a concern for us for a while. And I think I'll just let the elves take that, that's fine. Let's get the guard barracks going.
Aye, sire.
I think I'll just wait these guys out. 2 turns isn't very long. And I need the extra time to get some more troops if I can, because this is a lot. Agmar's throwing a lot over here. They're getting ready for us. It's not good news.
Yes, my king.
Alright, go check on the Dunedain down here, see how they're doing.
Quietly.
I really need to get another general on the field. That will take a while. What happened there? Fangorn reached, okay. Got 2,400 coming in per turn.
Aye.
Getting you guys moving. Get the crossbows over there too.
Aye, my liege.
1 more turn and these guys surrender. Barchetta will be ours. I think we're going to keep Barchetta because we could use the extra boost to the economy from the territory. I'm hoping that Mithlon over here, Linden anyways, continues to expand. Because I need a strong southern ally to deal with Blue Crag, while I take out Agmar over here to the east and the north.
Your service.
And that's already going to be quite a milestone.
See me, sire. Something to investigate. On my way.
Alright, you're going to head towards Fornost over here, or Deadman's Dyke.
Aye, lord.
Yeah, sadly, there's not a whole lot for me to really do until
I am a king. Yes, sire.
the siege ends. Actually, no, you're over here. Alright, let's get you up towards... Oh, here's Lorien. Good. Actually, no. No. Make single payment. You can pay that.
It's good to see until
There
we
you go.
meet again.
Perfect. Probably should have moved you towards Mirkwood, but that's okay. Maybe the Anduinvale. Alright. Oh, okay, so the goblins didn't put up any fight at all. That's cool. We're just gonna stack the place. We're not really gonna kill anybody. Let's just get some gold from it. Alright, so that already leads to a little bit of a boost in our income. That's good. Barchetta is a strong settlement to defend. Let's go ahead and get the castle upgrade. That'll be smart.
Aye, sire. Move out.
Can I get mercenaries? Nope, I can't. But I can get a watchtower, right?
March to glory.
Yeah, let's do that.
Aye,
That way I don't have to keep a spy here the whole time. I'm going to have one guy kind of go... Let's see here.
Something to investigate.
I will only address you.
Yes, my king.
I am a warrior, not a physician.
Something to investigate. On my way.
I think we should march down to Bree and help take that back.
Aye, my lady.
Yeah, but first we gotta push towards Donyanak. Donyanak's gonna be a big battle to fight. But it'll be worth it if we can actually take it and hold it. That'll be a huge challenge.
Aye, lord.
Got some elite troops on the way. They should be there in a couple of turns.
Forward. We march no further today.
You were gonna start building... I should probably get you doing the mining complex. Yeah, what kind of units can I get from you? Longbeard crossbows. Yeah, so we can already get the Longbeard crossbows. How much of a boost are the Broadbeam marksmen? Because we don't get those, right? Missile attack is 9. Missile attack is 7. Slightly higher range at 170. I mean, you're still going to get outranged by Agmar's archers. Yeah, I don't see a need to get them right away. I think I'm gonna get, let's see here, not a ballista should I? Because we can get catapults going pretty quickly once we build that. Once we build that, we can get a catapult maker. Oh wait, we can get one here in Thorns Halls. Yeah, let's leave that for Thorns Halls. Actually, let's make sure there are no troops in any of these. Nope, it looks good. Let's have you build a ballista. I'm gonna have you build... Ooh, let's see here. Miners' quarters. Let's do steelmongers for now. And I'll have you do mining complex to help out. Actually, you know what? A port might be a better idea. Yeah, let's do a port. It'll only take 4 turns. And then I'm going to get you guys going in the meantime. Yeah, let's get some fresh units ready to go. You're going to build the barracks for me. I still can't get that, I still can't get great troops from here. So I'm going to try to avoid the militia because they're very, very weak and very slow. Okay, do you need to be there? Kind of. But if I build this militia garrison, that'll help increase public order. Because I kind of need you in Barchetta to help maintain governance over that area. Yeah, let's have you over here. Build this for me. And then head on towards Barchetta, because by next turn I can get this army on the move again. Maybe we can start striking Agmar's forces. We really got to do something against Agmar because they're putting a lot of pressure on the Dunedain. Lots of pressure. Jeez, they can't lose Fornos too. Jesus. We got to do something against them. They can't keep taking the brunt of this because they're struggling. Kingdom of Rohan. Oh, forgot about that. I'm going to get this army on the move now. Alright, let's start having you move this way. What I need to do is keep a spy down here to the south a bit. Make sure they're not trying to crawl up there. Man, I really wish I could send some troops to help them out. Man, they are overwhelming Deadman's Dyke. I truly hope they don't lose this position. Because it's going to take me a while to really start pushing towards Donyanak. I mean, I can push towards them now, but they already have a sizable force here. Well, we might as well get this party on the road. The show on the road, I suppose. Alright, the guard barracks is almost done. 2 more turns. 3 turns. Oh, crossbows are ready. That's good. Let's get the Warborn ready to move. Let's have you move down this way. Yep, I still got these troops moving. I'm going to go ahead and get you guys going too. We might as well. Because we're going to need a lot of troops down here. Despite how good our income looks, we can't get enough troops moving fast enough. Where is my diplomat? There you are. Alright, head on towards Khazad-dûm, maybe? Yeah, let's go to Khazad-dûm. And I know I got a guy over here still making his way up north. Now, if Dunland gets too strong, maybe if we're lucky, they'll end up going to war against the Blue Crag. Okay, they won that battle. Oh, boy. This is why we gotta strike for Donyanak. And then once we take Donyanak, I can either give it to the Dunedain, which they probably won't be able to hold it, but it could be worth a shot if they can. And this will allow us to continue advancing. Oh, we can get another general there. That's good. Where are you? Where are you? Thorns Halls? Okay, so you're back at the capital. Alright, so we're going to get you moving. I want you to take over... Might have you take over for Oscalan down here. I'm not sure. But at least public order is stable. Alright, I'm going to need you... I'll have you go back to Fornos in a bit, but I need you to check over here, make sure there's no Agmaran forces heading this way. Yeah, that's going to be suicide for us to try to attack them now. They're way too strong.
Come and get me, you coward.
I don't think we're going to be strong enough to take on all three of them like this. Or how many they got? Yeah, we'll have to deal with these guys from the garrison.
I will only
I mean, they don't have a proper general, so it could be worth a shot.
Aye, my lord.
Yes, my king.
Aye, my king. An honor, my lord.
Aye, sire. Can you lead the troops there, sire? Aye.
Aye, my liege. My king.
Nope, got another ballista here. That's good.
Aye, sire. My king. Aye, sire. Aye. Onward.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and save it here. And I'm going to see if we can try to take Donyanak this turn.
Honor, something to investigate. This shall not seem.
Yeah, I think we're just going to have to go for it now, maybe.
By your will, sire, we shall engage.
Yeah, we're outnumbered massively here. 3,000, 4,000, 5... Yeah, 5380. Oh, jeez. 7,000 troops. We're outnumbered nearly 3 to... We're outnumbered over 2 to 1 here very easily. Nearly 3 to 1. Odds are not looking good against us. I mean, the only benefit here is that... Two things. I know they don't have high-quality troops here. They do have one general, unfortunately. So that is going to be a long-ass battle. Grand Marauders... They're not that bad, though. I feel like we can deal with them. Honestly, the situation is not going to be much better for us. We have to deal some sort of blow to these guys. Alright, I'm going to go back. I think I'm just going to wait a turn or so, because maybe there's an opportunity to kind of like take out a couple of stragglers here and there. Maybe just do what Napoleon used to do. Take them out one at a time instead of all together. Because that's just going to be too hard. And even if we win this battle, the army's going to be so heavily battered, it won't be able to hold against any sort of response the following turn.
My king.
I think we better just hold a little bit. I think I'm gonna hide over here, maybe?
Aye, sire.
Nah, it's okay. I might just see if, what if I leave like a little bit of an open road to Barchetta for the enemy? Maybe it'll lure one of them to head that way. I just don't want to deal with them all bunched up together, because that's how we're not going to beat them. The numbers will always be on their side, so we don't want to make it worse by fighting all of them at once. We got to take them out one at a time. Divided. Design leader is dead. Okay, just bad news across the board. Like, no one is doing well, unfortunately.
Aye, lord. My king. Aye. Aye. Forward.
Oh, now we're in the red. Jeez, we got too many troops. Okay, may have to put some of you guys back.
Aye, onward.
At least that puts us in the green.
Aye, forward. Aye, noble sire.
At your service. On my way.
My king.
Yes, my king. I can't even get there. They shall not see me, sire. On my way.
Honor, my lord. Aye, lord. Move out. Aye. Onward. That'll do. My king. Aye, noble sire.
At your service.
Aye, my liege.
Alright, and you're done with that. Let's have you focus on... I need money coming in too. But I'm still going to build the catapult maker here. We got to get those catapults online.
My king.
I'm going to have you head towards Oskalon.
Set a watch. The camp here. Honor, my lord. Aye, lord. My king. Aye, sire. Aye, my liege. Aye, sire. We'll rest here the night, sire.
Actually, let's try to propose some sort of an alliance with the Dunedain. Be better if we can fight alongside them.
Of course, sire. Today's journey is over, sire. Your Honor, it's good to see you. Well, that was uneventful. Good day. Yes, sire.
Alright, Anduin Vale is over here. That's good. Yeah, the elves seem to be doing okay over there. That's good. Keep going at it, Lothrodian. You've got this. Alright, let's build that then. Umbar Besiege. Corsairs from the surrounding lands muster their strength to defend their city. They know the terrible fate that awaits them. If they fail, their fleet will be burnt, and there will only be wrecks instead of black ships. The trade of the Haradrim will end, and the Dark Lord will not look favorably upon its people. It is time for the Black Numenorians' descendants to fight the enemy and repel this great assault. Umbar besieged. Okay.
Awaiting your command.
Well, let's talk to you guys real quick.
Seems like a most until we meet again.
Very good. Got some more money from that. Let's head down towards Dol Guldur. We'll talk to you guys next turn.
My king.
I could try to fight these guys now. Would it even be worth it, though?
Aye. Aye. Forward.
Yes, my king. They shall not see me, sire.
Come and get me.
At your service.
Be gone.
Alright, it's a big army, but they're not being led by a general. We have heavy cavalry, we have merchant cavalry over here too, so these guys should be fast enough to go around their ranks and hit those ballistas. And I know our infantry is superior to theirs, so I think we stand a pretty decent chance here. Besides, the troops that do get killed off, like the militia or the Dwarven Travelers, we've got better troops to replace them, so it's not that bad. Plus, I've got even more elite troops on the way.
Accessible, sire. Nay, sire. We cannot go there.
Yeah, we need to focus on more economic infrastructure. Let's do a mining complex here, because we really need the money. What's this? Oh yeah, Longbeard crossbows. That's right, you guys are ready to be recruited. I'm gonna do... let's see here. Let's do Healer's Post. You're still working on that. Good for you. I think we gotta get a... we should try to get some of these guys ready to go, because I know these casualties are going to be high. I'm going to save this real quick before we go into battle. Because like I said, let's take out Agmar one army at a time. Yeah, we can win this one. Let's bring them down a peg. Let's make it a little bit easier when we march on a Donyanak. Alright, here they come. Alright, good work, boys. Keep it up, keep it up. Keep firing on the enemy. Merchant cavalry coming in to flank that artillery. I'm going to send in my Warborn soon. To crash in on these marauders here once we got them pinned down in combat. Oh, those are Ettenmore trolls. Okay. Yep. Yep, fall back, guys. Fall back. How the heck were you guys so close? Dang it. Alright, get out of there, cavalry. Get out of there. Excellent charge. Alright, we got them running. Perfect. Beautiful, boys. Beautiful. Let's roll in on their flank. Let's cash in on this. Crossbows, I want you repositioned. Let's roll around their flanks. Let's make this happen. Come on, guys. Faster, dwarves. Don't let them regroup. Where's my general? Yeah, I already enabled the special ability. Dang, he's too isolated. Shit. We gotta finish this up here. Alright, at least we stopped. No, no, no! Fuck! I didn't want to choose everybody. Oh, God damn keyboards. I was only clicking on the damn cavalry. Fuck. Alright, I better get you guys around the flanks here. Where the hell is my general? Why do they keep running away? Like, yeah, disable the skirmish mode. Go in and fight them, okay? Stop running away. Okay, we got the artillery running away. Now I'm going to have you guys come in and help out your general.
Is very much in our favor. If we remain true,
Perfect. Good work, guys. Good work.
Only half the enemy force remains.
Thank God the spears have been holding.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. The enemy army flees the field. After them, cut the cowards down.
All right, come on. Let's wipe out this army. Letting too many guys get away. Come on, cavalry. There goes the captain. Took a while to kill him.
This is a clear victory.
Alright, we lost 483 troops in that battle. Suffered about 19% losses. Looks like our Eddard Luin scouts actually inflicted the most casualties, 250. That's pretty good.
Have mercy, glory, and honor. Taking captive.
Alright, so we eliminated an entire army of Agmarum troops. It's not going to be a knockout, of course, but at least it's a step in the right direction. We're taking the fight over to them again. We're inflicting some casualties.
Not accessible, sire. That'll do him today, sire.
Yeah, let's get you guys retrained quickly. And then I'm going to have you focus on... Yeah, because we got to boost this culture as much as we can. Let's do brewery here. 11%, yeah. It's going to be a while before we can get culture up to where it needs to be. I think it needs to be at least 25% for us to even get any militia at all. So we're just going to invest in more culture enhancements and try to get the military infrastructure up and running, but it's going to be a good while before we get troops coming out of Barketta. I hope Lothlorien continues to do well. They seem to be stable at the moment. Let's hope they can push the fight all the way to Dol Guldur itself. That would be marvelous. But they tend to be very difficult because they're spamming. Okay, and how are things looking over here?
Aye, noble sire.
Let's see. Where's my diplomat?
We can be of service.
Luke Crag Army. Man, you're all the way over here. Okay, that's not good. I'm gonna send you over to
Aye,
Bree instead, because I want to see how realistic it would be for us to head to Bree and take it back for the Dunedain. Because I don't think Donyanek is going to be taken anytime soon. We could try, but... Let me see. We're probably better off going back to regroup really quick, because they're sending these troops over in this direction. We should try to get back home as quickly as we can.
aye, sire.
Yeah, let's go back and kind of replenish. We've got fresh troops on the way. Because with all these extra troops, we can definitely replenish our forces and push for Donyanek properly.
Yes, my king.
Come and get me, you coward.
Aye, noble sire.
Yeah, you're still too far off. I'm going to have you build something here.
Aye,
There we go.
noble sire. Setting a vigilant watch here. Aye, noble sire. Setting a vigilant watch here. Aye, my liege. My lord, you bring a proposition for my king. Your plan servant to you.
Khan stands with Mordor. Not good news. Suffering in the last century, and a new leader has arisen to guide the disparate forces of the Blue Mountains. Their armies have crept through the tunnels that gnaw at the rock and taken their enemies by surprise. War is declared, and the weakness of individuality is amplified by the flood of rage against those who have hunted down the creeping scourge that is the undisputed owner of the Blue Mountains. The goblins pour out of their lairs in droves, burning and carving, leaving the dead to clog rivers and streams, piling up to feed the Blue Mountain warriors. The Blue Mountains extend their dominion, and Middle-earth would do well to beware the consequences of this grim past. Death runs rampant in Middle-earth, and the goblins recognize no master. Okay, that's not good news, right? That sounds like really bad news. Really, really bad news. Yeah, we've got to make some progress against Agmar. We're on turn 50, and we haven't even really put a dent in Agmar. Apart from Barketta and Friorost up here, it's not really counting for much.
Be gone.
march to glory. We'll rest here the night, sire. Aye, my liege.
Aye. Aye, sire. Aye. Onward.
Aye, noble sire. Aye, sire.
Alright, got some of these guys ready to go. I can send you eastwards. Yes, let's do that. We need reinforcements.
Forward. We've marched our limit.
Yeah, that mining complex won't be ready for a long while. Catapult maker's ready in one more turn. That's good.
My king.
Awaiting your command. Of course, sire.
Come and get me, you cat.
Aye, sire.
Man, they got too many troops down here in Bree. We're better off just taking down your neck.
Aye, noble sire.
At your service.
I will only address you in battle.
Honor, my lord.
Yeah, let's do Ballista Maker.
We got a be of service.
I'm going to have you head up towards the Woodland Realm. Check on those guys. Alright, Anduin Vale. Their capital is being besieged. No surprise there. Let's keep you moving up here.
Yes, sire.
Oh, there's the Woodland Realm. That's good. I might wait until a mission is declared to negotiate with them.
Aye. March, my king. Move out.
Aye, my liege.
Aye, lord. My king. Onward.
Aye, noble sire.
Aye, lord. Aye. Aye, sire. Aye, lord. Aye, sire. Aye, lord. Aye, sire.
Alright, so let's get the catapult going. And then you're going to start working on roads for me, I'm thinking. Yeah, let's do roads.
Yes, my king.
Aye, my lord. Of course, sire.
What is it you wish to discuss? I accept this. An honor and a pleasure.
Nice, so
Farewell.
now we're allies with them. That's good.
My king.
I'll need to give these guys a couple of turns to replenish. Not too long, though. At least wait until these guys kind of catch up. Then we're going to start moving. Yeah, I'm going to try to get these troops incorporated into our army. Leave some of these guys behind to replenish. Then take grain with our fresh troops here. Going to make another push for Donyanak. Yeah, we're just going to have to fight these guys on a much larger scale, unfortunately. Not much I can really do there.
Something to investigate, yes, my king. On my way. They shall not see me, sire. At your service. Moving quietly. On my way.
Alright, so, yep, talk to the Woodland Realm. I'm just about to do that.
My lord.
You have a proposition for us? This seems very well then.
There we go. That should make the council happy.
My king.
And move down towards Oskalan.
March no further today.
Is there any way to kind of indicate how long this will take?
Aye, lord.
Yeah, I have no idea. Alright, so, I'm gonna get you moving.
Aye, sire.
The catapult, I know, is gonna take a little while to get done. One more turn, and then we can get you moving. Why did I decide to build this again? Huh. Okay. Well, I guess it's happening then. And then you're going to focus on building... Yeah, let's get a catapult going. You're going to focus on getting me... Ooh, the mining network. A lot of money, but let's do it, because the income's really going to help once this is done.
Aye. We've marched our limit.
Actually, these cell swords could be ready to move. I'm going to get you guys moving too, because we really need
That'll do
the
it
extra
today,
troops,
sire.
especially the cell swords. They could be very helpful.
My king. Move out. Aye. Aye, sire. Merging armies, sire. Aye, sire. Orders. Aye. Aye, sire. Aye. Joining our forces. My king. Combining the armies, sire. Aye, lord.
Honor, my lord.
Aye, sire.
In
Aye.
fact, I think what I'll do is I'm going to get a second army moving down here too. Nah, let's leave them there for now.
Aye, my liege.
Something to investigate, yes, my king. They shall not see me, sire. Something to investigate.
An honor, my lord. Aye, noble sire. Marching now. Set a watch. Camp here until morning.
Aye, sire. My king. Aye. March! Merging armies, sire. Aye, sire. My king. Aye. Onward. Aye, lord. We've marched our limit. Aye, sire. Not accessible, sire.
Aye, my liege. Making camp here.
My king. Aye, sire. Aye, march!
Do I not get any free upkeep there? Okay, the ring is found in Goblin Town. Good to know.
Aye,
Guess I'm
sire.
gonna send you guys back over here.
Forward.
Yeah, there we go. That's a better idea.
My king.
Now,
At your service.
there's a large army heading down that way.
Honor, my lord.
Come and get me, you coward.
Actually, I should have a catapult ready to move. Yeah, you're ready to go. Let's get you moving.
Move out.
You have one more turn until you're done, right? Yep, one more turn.
Aye.
Reinforcements are on the way. Stealth swords, get moving over there. Alright, Barchetta. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive, but let's get roads in here too. And then what's culture looking like? 27%, that's really good.
Aye, noble sire.
I will only address you in battle.
Honor, my lord.
Something to investigate.
My king.
Be gone.
At your service. We shall not see me, sire.
Honor, my lord.
Alright, before we move in that direction,
Yes, my king. Moving quietly.
Aye, my liege.
alright, let's push for Donyanak now then.
Your name, sire. We'll rest here the night, sire.
Oh, I forgot about my diplomat in Mirkwood. Darn it. Elves don't look like they're doing so hot anymore. Okay, so we need to get these troops on the move then. How much will it cost us to get you guys moving? How bad is it going to be? Oof, we're in the negative again. No surprise there.
Move out. My king.
I'm going to get you guys moving here. In fact, what I'll do is I'm going to send you guys to Garth Heligoth. You guys will go down to the front where I need you, because you're pretty fast.
We march no further today. Aye, Lord.
Catapults need to keep moving.
My king. March.
Yeah, that doesn't do anything, of course. Let's just have you keep heading straight to Barchetta.
We've marched our limit.
And, oh, it looks like these guys are going to be heading towards Deadman's Dyke, so there's an opportunity for us to besiege this place for a bit. At least we'll have time to build some siege equipment.
We shall hold at your service. On my way.
But I'm going to see what we can do about trying to take it properly. I mean, it is a castle, unfortunately.
Honor, my lord.
So it's going to require us to build all the siege equipment to properly attack, which will not be fun. Okay, let's do this. Let's be smart about this. We know we need the siege towers and some ladders. Yeah, I don't really need more than one siege ram. I think we're good with that.
My king. Aye, Lord. Onward. Aye, sire. Move out. Aye, Lord.
Alright, let's get rid of you then. We don't need you.
My
This
king.
catapult needs to get moving.
March no further today. Aye, Lord. Aye, sire. Aye. Forward.
There we go. That saves us some money.
Aye, Lord.
And is this mine almost done? 4 more turns. Okay. 1 more for the militia garrison. Yeah, I can't build anything there anymore. Barchetta, still got the roads going on. My diplomat down here. Yeah, you just need to keep moving.
Aye, sire. I'll continue tomorrow, sire. I must stop here, sire.
We might get lucky. Maybe they'll move. Okay. And then my other dude over in... He was in Bree last time, wasn't he? Oh yeah, he's over here. Keep an eye on these guys.
I will only address you in battle.
Now, I'm hoping the Dunedain will wipe them out, because this will give me some time to at least place the, you know, this castle under siege for maybe a couple of turns. But we are going to have to take it by force. We can't afford to hold it. The siege is going to take too long. They'll send thousands of troops by the time that before they run out of supplies. So they'll have a full stack army sent there in like the next 3 turns at most. At most. So I think we're just going to have to take it by force soon. Sorry, I was trying to figure out who was just following me. Vol. It's too small for me to see on the screen. Let me check here. I think it's Vol1F underscore 1 is now following. Okay, thanks for the follow. Skiliath under attack. Well, at least they still hold on to a Skiliath. Alright, talk to Dale. I can do that. That's easy. Where is my diplomat? Yep.
Awaiting your
Keep
command.
moving.
Yes, sire. Aye, sire.
Of course, the Woodland Realm is blocking my way.
Of course, sire. I'll continue tomorrow.
My king. Move out.
Something to
Okay.
investigate.
You need to go back down here. This guy looks like he got his butt kicked down here, so that's good. So it looks like we have all the equipment that we need, technically. I'm going to save it here. I mean, if we can take this, this would be quite the step forward that we need against Agmar. Because once we take Donyanak, we can quickly gather more of our troops from Barketta, get some reinforcements from the west, and continue our slow push eastwards. Maybe we could start hitting Goberdrain, but Donyanek has to be taken first, and we have to take this by force now, because these guys... Yeah, these guys are going to hold out for 6 more turns, and we can't afford that. Gonna save it again, just in case. La-di-da. Okay. So they've got over 3,800 troops here defending this. A lot of low-quality troops. They do have Witch Knights here, I'm guessing. Oh no, Rudar Huskarls? Okay, not that bad. I think we can handle it. At least we've got our top-tier elite troops with us. We've got our Grimborn class units. So these guys will be a huge help to us in the later phases of the siege. I am expecting very heavy casualties. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if we end up taking like 30%, but even 30% is still sustainable to a degree, and we've got reinforcements nearby, so it shouldn't be too bad. I think 30% would be pretty good, honestly, but we gotta take it first before we can move on elsewhere. Oh, I hope the game's not gonna crash. It did. Of course it did. This is why I have to save the game every so often. Alright, gonna have to open it again. Okay. Let's hope we won't have any complications with this save here. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully this will not crash. Please don't crash. Alright, so far so good. Alright, so I have to decide who's going to head for... I mean, I hate to sacrifice my best troops, but it's going to take our best troops to really get up there and make this happen. I'm going to do this. You're going to take the ladders. Yeah, this is going to be quite the bloody affair, unfortunately. I have to use my ballistas here. I'm going to try to take down these walls. let's use the Dwarven Travelers to make that work. Alright, now once we get through the gate, we need to figure out who's going to start crashing in first. I'm going to put you guys in your own separate group. Let's have you guys in your own separate as well. There we go. Alright, the cavalry is not going to be a whole lot of use to us this time. Definitely not. I'm going to have you guys take that ladder instead. Yeah, instead, you guys are going to be some of the first ones to start pouring through the breach. I'm going to put you here to get ready. So let me figure this out. It's probably best if we try taking out some of these towers here at the same time. So I'm going to back some of you guys up for a bit, because I don't want you guys getting chewed up by all their missiles. In fact, if anything, I should probably put my ballistas here, because what we could do is we could attack this tower, attack these as well, put a hole in over here, have the towers, the siege towers, and ladders focus over here. That might make more sense. And then I can have you guys kind of come in as bait. Okay. Alright, you're going to aim for this tower here. You're going to aim for this wall over here. Alright, good job, guys. Good job. That's one tower gone. Well, at least these walls are pretty weak against our ballistas. We still got a decent amount of ammunition left. Let's just hope this siege tower can make it. It's taking some heavy damage now. At least our siege ladders are able to get there without getting shot to pieces. Now, that's good. Alright, keep it up, boys. We destroy these sections here. We actually kill a lot of their troops, so keep it up. Keep it up.
The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match for the valor and force of our arms. The ladders are now in place. Walls are no match.
There we go. Alright, causing some damage. That's good. Bring those walls down. Bring them down.
Our siege towers are at the walls. Our enemy have nowhere to hide now.
Alright, General, we're gonna have to start leading our troops soon. Bringing down the walls.
Send our men through to slay our foe.
Alright, you guys should be doing better now. Keep it up. Siege tower is about ready. They'll take care of these archers. What are my ballistas doing? What are you doing? Guys, get up on the damn walls! The hell are you doing? Come on, our boys need help!
Through the enemy's into the breach and on to glory.
That's great, but my troops just made a stupid mistake. Come on, climb this damn thing and hit these guys. Yes, get in there. Get in there, boys. Get in there. Good job, ballistas. Causing a lot of damage. Good job. We gotta break through over here. Come on now. Break through these guys. Our poor boys aren't gonna hold out forever. Alright, I better get some more troops over there. Do I have any other infantry I can send? The crossbows? No. Let me think about this. Who can I send in that's decent at melee? Too many of you guys are ranged. I guess I can send in the spears. Spears, why don't you come over here and help out a bit, okay? We gotta make sure we take this wall.
Cuss the hag's eyes. Our siege towers have been destroyed. We'll
Damn
only
it.
fight harder now to get our foe.
Shit.
Cuss the hag's eyes. Our siege towers have been destroyed.
Another one? You gotta be kidding me!
Harder now to get our foe.
Damn it. Jesus, I'm losing too many troops to these stupid siege towers. Should have kept better attention to them. Should have paid more attention. Gotta get these guys to stop running away. Alright, you guys did a good job. Keep it up, keep it up. Take these walls. This castle will soon be ours. You just have to drive them away from the walls. Where are my crossbows? Yeah, get over there. Ooh, jeez, that was deadly. Ooh. Alright, we gotta try to break through here. Come on, guys. Alright, they're sending everybody to the breach now. Alright, good charge, boys. Let's try to flank them a little bit. Okay, that was a little underwhelming, sadly. Alright, we're just gonna have to push our way through here. These guys are insisting on fighting us up here, so be it. Yeah, our elite troops are getting... They're taking some heavy casualties, sadly. I must say, the ballistas were way more effective in this siege than I had anticipated. They did an amazing job. Unfortunately, we still had to fight off half their army sitting behind the walls. Caused 54% casualties. We've lost a quarter of our troops so far, and we still have to kill their general. Thank God we still got the crossbows firing. That helps out. Alright, excellent work, guys. Keep up the volleys. Yep, these guys are still giving us a hard time here. Yeah, we could be looking at more than 30% losses here. I wonder if we're losing a lot of troops to friendly fire. And I can't get on the walls with my crossbows because both my siege towers are gone. Yeah, these guys are being rather stubborn. And I still haven't taken this wall entirely because these thralls decided to give me a fight. And they're always sending in just enough to keep my forces bottled up over there. Do they still have a lot of troops back here? Like, why are they all back here? Okay, we'll have to get my cavalry in there to finish them up. But I need a clear breach into the castle, and that's not going to happen for a while.
enemy general lies.
Ah, lovely.
The crows have his miserable bones.
Nice. Okay,
Let our
general's
swords
dead.
have his men.
Alright, should be easier to start getting into the breach now. Alright, I'm completely out of infantry now. I'm still waiting to get my cavalry in there. %32 casualties. It's pretty ugly right now. And we've only taken out... They still have 30% of their army left to fight. How are we losing so many troops? It's probably because they're tired, right? Jesus, come on, guys. We're only hillmen. You shouldn't be getting slaughtered by hillmen. Yeah, they saved their best troops for last, just to be a pain. All they really need to do is break through one of these guys here, and this castle's ours. Should probably get my cavalry ready to go. Or I'm going to get you guys moving here. Once there's a breach that we can break through, then it should be pretty easy from there. Jesus, my troops have taken exceedingly high casualties here.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Okay, now can you guys get down from the walls so you can help out? Need you at the front gate desperately.
Our men are winning the battle. If we continue like this, we will smash the enemy.
Alright, crash into these guys now. Perfect opportunity to hit them. Okay, I wasn't able to crush these guys as I was hoping for. I was hoping to hit these guys from behind, because I thought they were going to try to hit my dwarves and flank them, then I could have flanked them in turn and completely destroyed them. but my cavalry was a little slower to react. Come on, guys, get up there. I need you to fight. How much longer are these guys going to continue holding? Of course, now they're sending in the skirmishers. Jesus, 45% casualties. Still trying to break through this damn breach. I should have put more holes in the wall. With their general dead, you'd think these guys would be running back to the town square, but nope, they're continuing to stay. They're continuing to fight. They're not retreating at all. I can't inspire my troops anymore. They're already beyond their limits. Alright, I better aim for these guys back here, because my infantry are not going to push through. They're getting chewed up over there. They need some help. Thank God my warborns are, my warboards are so incredible.
Captured the enemy's walls.
We're ready here. We're ready here. Keep on the charge. We're here, laddie.
Come on, boars, get in there. Help me out. Help me out.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours. Coward, be in awe of the victory we
Holy
have
cow,
won here today.
42% losses. Yeah, that's way worse than I thought it was going to be. We lost almost half our army taking Donyanek. Gotta get some reinforcements there fast.
A proud victory! A most noble conquest, sire.
Alright, let's just occupy it then. Okay, the casualties were pretty bad across the board. I'm going to save it here because there's a couple things we're going to have to consider. So taking it will definitely help us out with income. Keeping it anyways. I don't know if we can really hold it. These guys will be here in 2 turns. I can try to get some reinforcements over to them quickly. I think at best I can send you guys over to help, but you won't be there for a while, sadly.
My king. Aye, lord. Aye, sire. My lord. Aye, lord. Your will, my lord.
Alright, I can send you guys over now. I'm going to try to hold it for a couple of turns. I don't know how realistic that's going to be. Yeah, it's probably not going to be realistic just because we really need a lot of troops, and that's going to take a while, and Agmar will have a huge army there in no time to try to retake it. I could try to give it to... the Dunedain. I'm kind of wondering what it would look like if I give it to them.
Always happy to deal with you, trusted friends. How could we refuse? An honor and a pleasure. Farewell.
Well,
Honor, my lord.
on the other hand, at least they have some sort of garrison there to hold out. I can get reinforcements over to them shortly, and then the Dunedain will actually have to send troops up here to help defend it. So that could work out. That's an alternative right there. That could work out for us. But we're going to need a lot of troops fast, so where are those catapults? Yep, we got troops over in Barchetta. We've got more catapults on the way. The catapults would make an enormous difference, so I'm very happy to have those. I got some cavalry on the way too. I'm going to start getting... Yeah, let's get some of you guys moving. And then I'm going to get... Yeah, I'm going to hold off.
Aye, sire. Aye.
And then I'm going to send you down south to help out. We're going to keep this guy nearby, just in case.
Something to investigate.
But I'll need you over here to check on enemy movement.
Be gone.
Let's just see what the next turn does. Stone Rib, hey Eric, how do you like version 2 compared to AGO? I feel like it's a little too soon to tell. I am still in favor of AGO for a couple of reasons. But overall, EUR, the newest version, is pretty good. Sorry if I took a while to respond, if you've been waiting. Fenris Drunen assaulted. Elves and rangers alike have much to fear this day, for the home of the Dunedain is besieged by its enemies. Long had they hidden away in the lands of the Angle, and only now had they been found by its enemies. The rangers that guard this region will fight the enemy using every weapon they have. Okay, Fenris Drunen. I'm trying to remember my geography again. Where is Fenris Drunen? Oh, that's their capital. That's right. Okay. That's not good. But I did get them back, I did get them Donyanek over here, so that should be helpful to them. I can get some bandits too. I'm gonna have to merge some of my troops because we took some very heavy casualties in that last battle. At least I got these guys to help out.
Aye, sire.
But yeah, we might as well start sending back a bunch of these guys, because they're a little too depleted to be of use right now, so... Let's see, you guys will go back.
Aye, Lord.
I'm gonna send you guys back too.
Move out. Aye. Combining the armies, sire.
Let's get the bandits as well. But yeah, continuing from where I left off, I really love AGO. I loved, I only just recently finished a campaign as the Dunedain in AGO, and that was a lot of fun. So, it's more fun than I thought it was going to be. And I love how reliable the allies are in AGO. They're actually a bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? They're a bit more assertive and proactive in AGO than they are in EUR. But we'll have to see how version 2 of this works out, because I only just tapped into the Ered Luin campaign.
My king.
I will say, however, that the tweaks they made towards the Dwarven economy as Ered Luin, I think it's a lot easier to manage an economy as dwarves now versus the last time I played as them in this mod about a year ago, because I was not having fun with that campaign.
That'll do 'em today, sire.
Let's see. Just retrain these guys. Try to get these guys back over here. This army is almost ready to go again. Trying to get my troops over there quickly. And I think I've got my cavalry moving too. Yeah, you'll be there shortly. We really need the catapults, because the grape shot's going to make an enormous difference.
My king.
Honor, my lord.
At your
And then we're going to continue advancing in this direction.
They shall not see me, sire. Something to invest.
Aye,
Now I'm hoping the Dunedain will send some more troops up here to help out, because they really need to defend Donyanak, otherwise they're going to lose it again. They're going to lose it. And all that hard work would have been for nothing.
Aye, sire. My king.
Plus I left all the infrastructure intact. I could have destroyed everything there and cashed in on the money, which could have been useful, but decided to give it to them for free with everything intact, so hopefully they will capitalize on that. Oh yeah, we still gotta get to Dale before that mission runs out. Come on now, keep moving.
Aye, sire.
Hopefully we'll have at least 2 more turns to talk to them. Matraith. Where is my diplomat? Yeah, you're still here. Okay. Kind of move down here for now.
Aye, sire.
It's super annoying how they lost Brie, and now they can't really get it back because they got so many troops. Big AGO fan, thanks for the feedback, really enjoying your campaign. Well, thank you, appreciate that. I'm hoping I can do well here because the rest of Middle-earth is not doing so hot. Like, almost all the friendly factions are on the back foot. So, some of them I'm really concerned about, especially Imladris and the Dunedain right now, because the Dunedain look like they might be having setbacks on every front, so I have got to do what I can to help them out. Best thing to do would be to finish off Agmar pronto, so the Dunedain can just focus on the goblins and Blue Crag for me. Because adding Blue Crag as a new evil faction definitely raises the stakes here. Yeah, I don't know how many more turns I'll do this for. Maybe like another turn or 2, and then I'll have to end it for today, because I'm already at 2.5 hours. I try to keep it at 2 hours on average for a healthy amount of gaming. Should be coming back to more of this tomorrow. Just not sure when, though. Yeah, the Dunedain might be in trouble here. The goblins are really ferocious. Because the goblins were kind of like, yeah, they were not very impressive playing in AGO. Oh god, did they lose Fenadrunin? Okay, maybe not. Not yet. Man, Dunedain, you gotta do something about these guys. And the elves too, they're just really struggling now. God damn it, what do they have in that army? Seriously, a Belrog? I mean, I would have seen it if there was a Belrog in that army.
My king. Aye, Lord.
Alright, let's get you back here. Get you retrained.
Aye, sire.
Getting my cavalry up to the front.
Aye.
Really need this catapult up there too.
Move out. Aye, noble sire.
But the catapult's probably going to take, what, 2 more turns to reach him? Yeah, exactly.
Aye, my liege.
I would love to head for Goberdrain and just sack it and destroy everything in there.
At your
But if I do that, he'll come back and try to take Donyanak, and the Dunedain haven't sent any troops in this direction to
Awaiting your command.
help defend this area.
Sire. It is
I was hoping to see a larger force over here by now, but nothing.
On my way. Moving quietly. Continuing tomorrow, sire.
My king. I can't lead the troops there, sire. Aye. Onward. We've marched our limit.
Oh, this is done in 1 more turn. Oh, that's going to be a nice little boost to our income. Gotta let the money flow a little bit, because we've been spending a lot of money on infrastructure and new military units. Oh, we can get another general. Yes, let's do that. I need another general. Could always use more generals. It's probably better I send these guys back home for retraining, because it'll be faster if I send you back towards Thorn's Halls. At least some of you anyways, I can send you back. It'd be faster if I do that. Let me see here. What do I need to get a barracks again? A guard barracks? I need a miner's quarters. At the moment... Oh, we can work on that next. Okay, so it's probably better if you just stay here then. At least you're still replenishing to some extent. Still gonna take you a while to get there.
Aye, my king. Aye, my king.
At your service.
I will only address you in battle.
Aye, my liege.
Alright, I'm gonna start moving you guys in this direction for a bit. I think we should just keep trying to push against Agmar if we can.
In your name.
Come and get me, you.
Oh, I forgot about Dale. Damn it. Probably gonna fail that mission now. I hope the dwarves are doing well. They look like they're expanding. I mean, at least if Erebor is doing well, that's a good sign, because Erebor late game is very powerful, so I would not mind Erebor being a top tier power in the late game, even if it means I have to compete with them. Because I don't want to deal with an evil faction, that's for sure. Yeah, the Elves look like they're now purely on the defense. Okay, looking good there. Let's talk to Dale now.
What is it you wish to discuss?
Yeah, you can afford this.
It's good to update you.
There you go, perfect. So, succeeded in the mission. Hooray.
Nay, sire. We cannot go. Aye. March. Aye, sire.
Like I said, the catapults are going to take a while to catch up.
Move out. Aye,
We're going
sire.
to try to get there.
Onward. That'll
Honor, my lord.
Yes, my king. Something to investigate.
Be gone. I will only address.
Aye, noble sire.
At your service. On my way.
An honor, my lord.
Be gone.
My king. We march to glory.
Aye, lord. Aye.
Alright, we're going to get the catapults there soon.
We've marched.
Once we get the catapults, I think we're going to try pushing for Goberdrain over here, because it won't be as hard to take.
My
At least our troops are replenishing, that's good. And that mine is now done. We've got some new troops here. Let's get you guys to the front, because we're going to need you. You, on the other hand, I think it's time for you to start working on... Let's see here. Yeah, let's get Militia Garrison going. You can hold off for... Actually, you know what? No, let's hold off for now. You're almost done with the mining network, so once you're done with that, I'm going to have you focus on maybe archery range next. Garth Heligoff. Ooh, you can get guard barracks going here. I think it's time you started doing that. You're way behind on that. Yep, you're still building. Roads will be done in one more turn. Okay, I'm interested in seeing what one more turn will do for us, because a lot of stuff's going to be done.
Aye, lord.
And then Grain, gotta get Grain's army on the move again. He's got an impressive array of, cavalry here. Jordan's Warborn, the Warboars, and these guys are way more effective than I thought they were going to be. So they're pretty darn tanky. Bandits help supplement for our for our loss in numbers. We still have some elite troops left, but I'm really going to have to use them sparingly because they've lost like 50% of their numbers nearly. But if we can take Goberdrain quickly, I think what I'll do is just like ransack the whole place, sell it to another faction for a lot of money, and then double time it back to Delyanak, make sure the Dunedain don't lose it. Trying to make sure the Dunedain can actually do well this campaign, or at least, continue to hold off as a buffer zone until I've got Agmar destroyed and I'm in a good place to take the fight to the rest of Eriador. Yeah, the Dunlendings look like they're creeping in on the Dunedain. That's why I'm kind of hoping the Blue Crag and the Dunlendings will end up going to war. I may have to check and see if they're enemies or allies at the moment. Because if they're allies, that's really bad news. Because the Dunedain already have enough problems. I can't imagine playing as a Dunedain in this mod, because, boy, they got a lot to worry about. Goblins wreaking havoc on the Dunedain. Holy cow, they got a lot of troops. That's really scary. Alright, we're going to have to deal with some of these troops at Goberdrain, but hopefully that's all we're going to have to deal with within the next 2 turns. Because I can take Goberdrain rather quickly. Dorwinian Resplendent. Okay, so the land of wine and song is rising. The elves look upon them with favor, and their allies have pulled them to their sides with unwanted splendor and resolve. Much would many give to see a kingdom where elves call it their home, and a beauty is kindled that will not die. The vineyards shall not be devoured by axe and flame. Wonder and joy are born once more under the dim shadow that ate at its very borders. So at least one good faction is doing well.
Honor, my lord. I will only address you in battle. Be gone. Aye, sire. Aye, lord. Aye, aye. Onward. We've marched our limit.
Alright, so that's a little expensive right now. I think I'm going to have you focus on Merchant Bank. We don't necessarily need that many more troops at the moment, but I might as well get some more cavalry rolling. You're still building that. You've got the guard barracks. Yeah, I'm leaving you unassigned. The roads are done here, so it should be a little bit faster to get troops around here. That's good. Let's get the miners' quarters going. And then I guess we'll retrain you. I don't know what kind of bonus I can give you, but... Oh, I think you get like an attack bonus because of the blades.
My king.
Alright, so let me see if I can attack these guys now and be done with them, because I know they don't have a very impressive force here. I could take this place without too much of a struggle.
I will only address you.
Thrall Masters, okay.
Aye, my liege.
But they're just barely out of reach, so can we actually attack them this turn?
Leading the men with
We could. Okay, that's good. I'm going to make this the last battle of the campaign. I want to fight this, because we might be able to take Goberdrain this turn, at the worst next turn. So, once we take Goberdrain, we'll just ransack it for everything that it's worth. Alright, I don't have as many spearmen as I really need. Didn't really account for that. Where is this from? This is creepy as hell.
The enemy have brought up more men. They hope to make up in numbers what they lack in courage. We're tired of waiting.
Okay, good work so far. Keep attacking these. What are they? Marauders? They look like marauders. I want to see if we can get in range of this general here. Nope, they're moving, they're moving. Let's try to hit these witch knights over here, guys. Oh, our cavalry. Where's our cavalry? Alright, keep it coming. Maybe if we're lucky, we can kill their general with just the ballistas. Killing a lot of them. We should be able to hit their general eventually. Alright, well, if they're gonna send their general after me, I guess I'll just back up a little bit. I don't think they are. Down to 52. Now 50, 49, 48. Oh, jeez, yep. Yeah, as long as they stay put, our accuracy is dead on. Yeah, we may not be able to kill their general, but we did kill a lot of their witch knights, so it significantly weakens their battalion. Yeah, I think their general's all the way over here. Any way you guys can kind of just aim this way? Just a little bit? Yep, they're killing my spears. Oh, dang. Ah, shoot, we should have gone after the general when we had the chance. Damn it.
The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Alright, that was our last volley. Excellent. Kill off those swordsmen. Might be able to kill the general from a range. Once the general's dead, we're going to start moving in with everybody. Let's start getting you guys out of your Schiltrum formation. Man, we're losing a lot of arrows to this guy. Do I seriously not have enough arrows to kill him? Alright, we got to start sending our guys in now.
Good tidings! The enemy general lies dead. We have set the
Wonderful.
cart to hell.
Yep. Oh shit, they got the Entmoors there.
The battle is very much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Alright, good charge.
Good tidings! The enemy general lies dead. We have set the cart to hell. The enemy are badly blooded. They have lost half their men.
Woo! Gee, what a devastating charge. Alright, we got him, boys. Keep pursuing. I mean, who else is still fighting? Actually, you guys can...
cowardly foe runs, it is time to press the attack.
Alright, all we gotta do is just finish this all up. Only 9% casualties, not bad. Come on, keep pursuing. Don't give up. Come on. Let's wipe these guys out entirely.
This is a clear victory.
Alright, 7% losses. We only lost 161 troops. I don't think we'll have enough movement points to attack Gobadrain. I'm hoping we do, but we were just within range of hitting that larger force outside the settlements, so we may be out for this turn. Execute. Let's do the save just in case. Yeah, we don't have enough. At the very least, let's go ahead and put it under siege.
Leading the men with honor, sire. My king.
March! Aye.
Ah, that's good.
Engage the enemy, sire. Glory to the king! Well done, lads. We've won!
Alright, we're gonna have to do a little bit of genocide. Because I do not want this falling into enemy hands again.
Your will, my lord. Merging armies, sire.
Actually, you know what? Let me go back to that save real quick. Because what I am going to do is save it properly. I may change my mind and decide to keep it. I'm not sure. But at least we can end the campaign knowing that we've taken Gobadrain and we're in a pretty good position to continue pushing eastwards. But, let's just hope we can keep the momentum going. I'm theorizing that Agmar may have sent too many of its troops down south to fight the Dunedain, and they probably got a lot of them around Bree. So they're getting increasingly cut off from the rest of their empire. Which is why they probably can't send that many troops back up north.
Honor, my lord.
My lord.
By your will, sire, we shall
March! Closing in the enemy. Glory to the king! Well done, lads. We've won!
Alright, so who can we consider giving this to in the meantime? I mean, we can't give it to the Dunedain, that's for sure. They won't be able to hold it.
my lord.
Could give it to the dwarves, right? I think that's Erebor. Let's just get here just in case.
Aye, sire.
I think I'll give it to Erebor for a lot of money. We go ahead and destroy everything here first.
Onward! Aye. Joining our forces.
Awaiting your command. It's good to see you.
Gonna give you Gobadrain, okay. But in demand, in return, how about 20,000 of gold, huh?
You clear a pleasure, noble sire.
Alright, give that to them. Got a little dwarven garrison there. I can also hire some more mercenaries. I'm going to go ahead and do that now, I'm thinking.
Aye, sire.
At your service. On my way. They shall not see.
Aye, noble sire. Aye, lord.
Yeah, let's put a bunch of you guys in here for now.
Ah, it's my king.
We'll hire these mercenaries now since we need them.
Aye. March.
Yes, my king. Moving quietly. On my way.
Aye, noble
Alright, we're going to go ahead and send this army back.
At your service.
honor, my lord.
Regroup and get some reinforcements.
Aye, lord.
Because at least we took Gobodrain away from Agmar. That's the good news. We took it away from them, gave it to the dwarves. They're going to have to go to war with the dwarves. So in the long run, if we're still fighting Agmar and it's dragging on, eventually we could get help from Erebor. But I wanted to keep this army moving because we're causing a lot of damage up here, which is really good. I'm going to do one more turn just to see where it goes. I mean, Erebor may not be able to keep it long. I think Agmar is going to swoop in and just take it of their own accord, but they might be too afraid of the dwarves to do anything about it. What I should do is figure out Fenestrine and Fallen. Goodness sake, I hope they get a doom stack with that. He says, every bit of good news on my front is another disaster unfolding elsewhere in Middle-earth. Okay, we got to move back over here, because if they're heading back for Donyanak, I've got to know.
Aye. My king.
At your service. On my way.
Honestly, we could head for Angsul right now. It's so vulnerable. It's a possibility, but I'm going to leave that decision for next stream. Because like I said, I think we should just ransack as much as we can, just weaken Agmar, because we're starting to put a dent in these guys. We've taken Donyanak away from them. But to make sure that Donyanak does not fall so quickly, I think we're going to start sending these guys
My king.
over right away.
At your service.
Yeah, let me save it here. Because we have to ensure that Donyanak is held by the Dunedain.
Aye, lord.
Otherwise, we could be in trouble if it falls.
Aye, sire. Urging, aye, lord. Abiding the armies, sire. My king. Aye, sire. March.
And I think now is the opportunity. Yep, we got a new general here. That's great news. Let's get him moving. He can hire some merchant cavalry along the way.
Aye, noble sire. Setting a vigilant watch here.
We've got additional troops here ready to move. In fact, I'm going to start getting more troops going here because we're doing so well now. But we are in desperate need of more troops. So the more the merrier. At this point anyways. Oscalan, you are good. I may send this guy out to start building more watchtowers, because if Blue Crag is starting to creep up, then we really need the help.
Setting a vigilant watch here.
Yeah, we better keep an eye on them. That's why we gotta take out Agmar as quickly as we can, or at least get to a point where Agmar is not a huge threat anymore. What are we building? Yes, the miners' quarters, because once we get that, we can build the guard barracks. And get some decent troops in here again. Real troops, anyways.
Yes, my king.
Alright, just do another save just in case. Alright guys, I'm going to take off for the evening. That's about as much fun as I want to have tonight with this campaign. Feel like we're making a decent amount of progress overall, but we got to expedite our war against Agmar, because Blue Crag and the Goblins of Moria, they're starting to creep up on us, and the Dunedain, they only have so much stamina to continue fighting, so we got to get rid of their key enemy in the north quickly, and then turn our gears down south to deal with the Goblins. But hopefully we can make some continued progress against Agmar going into the next stream. Thanks again, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed that, just give me a follow as usual. Stone Rib, good to have you on the stream chat here if you're still here. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day or evening,